When men stop simping. What's going on, guys? Shak-Reacts here once again, and this shows some wild clips of the moments when men stop simping. Now, this first one is actually a pretty sad story. Basically, it looks like there's this guy. He ends up actually trying to go on vacation with his girlfriend just for her to leave him and go with someone else. The only thing I can say is it's not your girl, it's just your turn.
My ex broke up with me, left me for another dude. They went to Costa Rica. We were supposed to go to Costa Rica on this trip that she left me with.
Oh my God, so she left and went to the exact place she was supposed to go with you, but with another dude. How do you feel like that's impacted your life?
You try to find yourself again. That's about it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this next one is the perfect way to respond to these kind of messages. And this next one, you guys gotta let me know what you guys think. People were calling it like a power trip for him. People were saying he had the right to say this. To be honest, I'm kind of with both. I don't think he really needs to say this if she doesn't really know him. But basically, I guess she tells him to shut his mouth on his own podcast, which is pretty ridiculous, but I don't think she really meant it like that. But he ends up going completely wild to the point where he actually says this to her. Let me know what you guys think.
Shut your mouth. You're not wrong.
What? Okay, let me just establish something.
No, I think physically men get attracted older.
Don't ever tell me to shut my mouth on my pod again.
Oh.
I don't know what you think this is, but
That's my personality. It's my humor.
Well, you better
Don't take it so serious.
No, well, you better tone it back for this show, especially when you speak to me.
Why?
I'm not your
I
boyfriend.
can't
I'm
say
not
shut your mouth.
Nope, absolutely not. Don't do that again.
Oh, okay, fine.
Don't do
Well,
that
then
again.
if you say something to me, I could just say you can't say that, and you're gonna listen. I don't know.
Exactly.
Fashion Fit podcast,
Okay, then.
baby.
Just don't forget. What about
Maybe
you?
I'll forget. We'll see.
No, don't forget.
We'll see.
It's better if you don't.
Don't forget.
Please don't.
But don't ever tell me to shut my
Listen,
mouth
it's
again.
not gonna hurt me walking off the podcast.
Well, you can get the out then. It's
I'd like to
simple.
stay
It's
here
up-
for a little
okay,
bit. I'll
then-
respect your wishes.
All right, then respect the platform and relax.
All right, I'm relaxed.
I don't know who you think I am. I'm not one of these simps.
I
from
don't know
LA.
you. I really don't know you, and I
Okay,
don't hang
we're gonna
around
get to
simps
find
from
out.
LA, so I'm not sure what that
Well,
means.
you clearly have behaving like this, so you better chill.
I don't know what that means.
Well,
Just because I said shut it?
You said it's your personality to be rude.
No,
Yeah.
it's just it was just shut it.
nope.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
not how I operate.
Over it.
And this next one is absolutely horrible. Basically, this man ends up doing a DNA test on his son, who he had for 11 years, just to find out that it's not even his son, it's someone else's, and his wife was having a whole affair. The entire time, his wife was gaslighting him, even saying things like, why are you even doing a DNA test, and not even answering the simple question that he had.
What's up is why you've been lying to me for 11 years, telling me that DJ is my real son. Why you been lying to me?
What I've been lying about?
I got a DNA test done,
A DNA saying what?
saying that he's not my son.
Let me see this DNA test.
You don't need to see it. I saw it.
How DNA test gonna say?
How you gonna be lying to me for 11 years? Why would you do that to me?
Where's the lie? 'Cause
The
I
lie
don't
is
see no
you.
DNA
You
test.
are the lie. You have been lying to me for 11 years, having me believe that my son that I've been raising for 11 years is not really my son. Like, how could you do that to me? Like, what can you say for yourself right now?
What made you get a DNA test?
Because I went through your phone.
And why?
Talking about me, laughing and bragging, telling your friends that I have no idea that he's really not my son. So I went and got a DNA test done. Like, you think I'm stupid or something? Like, how could you do this to me?
You know what?
In this next one, we have this woman who is saying she's not going to cook or clean for her man. She wants her man to do that. Listen, it's fine. You could have your own expectations, but good luck finding one.
It's not in the cards for me. I'm not going to learn how to cook. I'm not going to learn how to clean. I am sorry.
Whoa,
Whoa.
that's tough.
I'm hoping that, my partner would do that for me.
Yeah. So you're gonna date?
I'm okay. The norms don't have to be there. I'll be the
So you're
breadwinner.
gonna date a girl?
Didn't say I'm going to date a girl.
Okay. Well, you said two things that just referenced dating.
And this next one is absolutely horrible. Basically, we have this woman on this podcast who is saying she ended up breaking up with her man because he was fine with an average life. Not to say he was broke or poor. He was making more than above average, but the fact that he wasn't, I guess, ambitious for more or that crazier lifestyle, she ended up leaving him. In my opinion, I think that's bull. I think she just wanted men who already are up there and who already are rich. And she's actually a horrible human being for doing this, but then again, that's why she's a gold digger.
I had a boyfriend. I didn't love him anymore, so we split up. Then I had a phase. Then I found a new man, and the phase ended.
So why didn't you love him anymore?
He was one of them who wanted this life of, he's going to be one of these people who's really happy when he lives in his, like 2 up, 2 down, okay car on the drive, goes on holiday once a year, respectable salary.
And that was boring for you.
Yeah. I'm never going to be happy to go on holiday once a year, have an okay car in the drive, and
So it's boring to you.
that will never be the end goal. It's not a big enough end goal.
As a person, a human being, you're looking for companionship. You're looking for someone you can build with, grow with, this and that. Mate, what are we listening to, bro? I'm not sitting down listening.
In this next one, this woman literally contradicts herself in the middle of this podcast. This just goes to show that women will say one thing, but actually feel a completely another way. She even calls herself a hypocrite mid-podcast. Listen to this.
You just cut off the guy that's chasing you, but you don't really want the attention. Because I promise you, the guy that I want is not giving me enough attention that I don't need yours. Your attention is feeding my ego. However, when my man replies, yeah, go away.
What? So you're going to use the other guys for attention? How would you feel if you were in their shoes?
I'm a hypocrite.
No, but I'm saying, because you started the podcast saying that men ain't, but you kind of are being ain't to men.
In this next one, this is absolutely wild. Basically, we have this woman who ends up finding out that her man ends up faking his own death. And he's actually alive, living somewhere else with a different woman. And I guess his entire family also set this entire thing up just for him not to be with her. I know this sounds absolutely crazy, but listen to part 2 because it does get more and more insane.
Put a finger down if the Miami-Dade Police Department calls you and tells you that they have recovered your husband's body and he is dead by apparent. So you and your family plan his funeral. And everyone is shocked that this happened. But you're on bad terms with your ex-husband's family, so you stay in California and they stay in Florida while they plan the funeral. And you don't go to the services in Florida because his family said it would be way too traumatic if you were to show up because you guys were on bad terms because you were in the middle of a divorce with your husband. So throughout this entire process, you talk to a coroner's office, you talk to a funeral home, you make arrangements, you even pay for things. And you believe that on January 22nd, your husband took his life and it is now March. And you spend months grieving and you even think about unaliving yourself because you feel like you're the one that did it. And one day you go on live on TikTok and someone tells you to check your DMs because they have information regarding your husband. And you open the DM only to find out that your husband is not only alive, but he is living in Mexico with his mistress of 6 years, who he's been having an affair with.
Now, what if I told you that entire thing you just heard was absolute BS, and this woman just did this for TikTok clout, and here's the man well and alive, and he actually clears up the entire thing. This just goes to show, don't trust everything you hear on social media. Someone will do anything to ruin a man's reputation, and this was one of them.
Alright, so, I didn't want to do this. I don't have any social media. My name is Tim, and I'm Anessa's ex-husband. I did not fake my own death. I mean, even to hear that is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life, but I'm alive and well. Thank you.
In this next one, this just goes to show that women care about money more than loyalty. So if you have money, you don't technically have to be loyal by their standards, not our own. This is why rich men really get to do anything they want, and this is why chasing the bag literally is the best thing you could do as a man because they will still act this way.
Stay with a cheating millionaire boyfriend or be with a broke loyal guy? Keep it 100, man.
That's a hard one, huh?
Keep it 100.
Broken loyal or cheating?
He's giving you the lifestyle. He's amazing, great connection, but from time to time he steps out and cheats.
But is it
It's
cheating?
like an open relationship?
Yeah, is this an open relationship?
Close on your end, open on his end.
Shit.
Why can't I have one?
Why you gotta be broke? This is hard.
Come on now, come on.
Can we phone a friend?
No. Don't look at her. Don't look at her. She can't help you.
So the connection's there.
The connection's there on both sides,
real.
but he's just broke, and the other guy's giving you everything you want. He just from time to time.
I'll take the millionaire that cheats. I'm taking the cheater too. Yeah. Because we living good.
Yeah.
And this shows, y'all. This shows that if a man's value is high enough, he will be shared.
No. It's not ideal. I'm not happy about it.
And this next one, this is really how dating is as a current man if you're not really, I guess, making as much as people want you to make. I'm not gonna lie, I had a few conversations of this like my own, and it's not a good feeling to be honest because they don't even care about your personality or anything else you offer just as much as how much you're making. It's absolutely ridiculous and so stupid. Like imagine we did that to them and like what do they even provide anyways?
What do you do for work? Like, what's your job?
I work in construction, communication. That
Okay, and how much do you get paid?
Okay, we're getting a little personal. I make around 50,000 on the high end, 60,000 on the low end.
Ooh, okay, not giving what I thought. Do you live in a house at least, or?
I live in a house with 2 other roommates.
Okay, I'm just being honest, but it's giving very broke. Okay, I'm just being honest.
Okay, sweetheart. There's a difference between being transparent and honest and being rude. And right now, I personally feel like you're being rude. And I don't want to ruin the night and get a bad impression of you.
Okay, but the impression I'm getting is that you can't really afford to date right now. Like, that's
No,
what
all
I'm
right,
getting.
that sealed it. Okay, sweetheart, I'm picking you up. You're asking me questions that essentially add up to what do you bring to the table without saying that. And that's fine, but the thing is, you don't get to come at my lifestyle when it looks like objectively I'm doing better than you, okay? And I don't like the fact that you try to disguise this line of questioning as I'm just being honest about what I want, when in reality, you have no right to talk to me like that. So, I'm gonna cut the date short. You have a great night. Learn how to talk to men, and you can see yourself out.
Now, from every clip on the list, guys, basically we have this woman who's working out, and I guess this man was just not allowed to be in the video. He didn't like it. People were saying he was checking her out the entire time. I don't think so. I think he just felt uncomfortable that he was being randomly recorded. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Peace.